What are you paint? What's the symbolization?
Well, this one here is a map.
It's a map?
This is a tribal map. So all these parts here represent the 13 tribes. The centrepiece is Mount Warning, Nimbin, which is the highest mountain range on the east coast of Australia. South.
Yeah.
That white flowery stuff in the middle represents all the grandmothers.
The grandmothers?
Yeah, that have passed all these stories on to us. All of our lineage comes from our grandmothers, not our grandfathers. So our bloodline comes from the women, not the men.
Are you Aboriginals?
I wouldn't be painting these pictures if I wasn't. That's the biggest and worst thing you can do. You'll end up very sick if you do that.
What are the blue dots?
Well, that represents all the water holes.
Ah.
Yeah? All the springs and the rivers. It's a bit like a geographical map. See how I've done all the black in this part here?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that shows you when the Europeans come in and they started using our land in a different way. So it wasn't so spiritual or special, so that's what we call a black discord.
Yeah.
So that means the energy lines that we had in those places are now changing or not, they're being corrupted. Well, this is still how the land used to be. So this is before, after. So here now we've got duality, male and female, same as the land. The land's done up in male and female parts.
Can you actually use it as a map?
Yeah. Well, this part here, which is all out this way, which is Bay Desert people. So we call them the Mulunjali. So translate the word kangaroo to my language, it means what?
What?
What does the word kangaroo mean?
We don't know.
Is that what it means?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know. Really?
So when James Cook arrived in 1770,
Yeah.
and he met our people in Sydney for the first time, and he said to our people in Sydney, what do you call the jumping animal? Well, they said kangaroo, which means we don't understand you.
Is that actually
In
true?
our language here, kangaroo is a guruman. If I go to Alice Springs, we call it malu. If we go to Western Australia, it's a yonga. If I go to Cairns, it's a katta. If I go to a town called Noosa, Noosa means kangaroo. If I go to the desert, it's a boulder or a guru.
Welcome to beautiful Nimbin. We just took the car, we drove 40 minutes, 30 minutes, and now we are here in the middle of a very, very cool hippie city.
This is known as the drug capital of Australia because they sell a lot of cannabis here. It's much like Christiania in Denmark, where we're from, where they also have this little,
It's like a society that lives away from society. Yeah. They have their own rules and their own ways and everything. Hello! Their
Happy
own
people.
rules. They do whatever they like here, and that basically means that they relax, they smoke weed, and they enjoy life.
But cannabis is still illegal here, so
They still fight the police quite often.
the police station is right at the end of the road.
The police has pretty much stopped tracing the locals. Now they put all their attention into tracing the tourists who comes here to get some weed or a little funny cake or something. So now it's all about, just pounding the tourists.
Every year they have this free cannabis festival, so thousands of people from all across Australia gather here to, screw the law and unlaw it. That's basically the festival. It's in May. I would love to come back in May and
It could be fun. If you want to know how to cook a little funny cookie, you can just take a look here. There's a little story of it as well. And some recipes. Healing cookies.
I'd like to go to the hemp bar one day.
For me, who has never tried anything illegal ever, which is actually weird that I haven't done it because I'm from Denmark, but
And you're also a rebellious girl, Amalie.
yeah, but I've never tried it because it has never really been a thing for me. It's never been a thing that I was like tempted by doing. But when I'm here, I'm quite tempted.
You want to buy some cookies?
No.
It's such a cozy little town here.
I love it. It's amazing.
It's not just weed they take here. It's definitely also some magic
Some magical
stuff.
Colorful art like this, it just doesn't come from nothing, right? Should we try and go do some shopping maybe? Just to see if they have anything. I mean, it's quite creative
Yeah.
here, so there might be something.
Should we get one of these for
the toilet?
all the toilets
Yeah.
we go to?
In case you don't know our reference.
Do you need one of these?
Yeah, I actually like that one.
You do?
It's kind of cool. Yeah.
Do you have several sizes?
I bought one too. Oh yeah.
Oh, it suits you much better. Who wears it better? How about this one? Oops. Which one, Amalie?
That one is way too high.
Is it?
Yeah, I like
More
that.
like a bowler hat. Like Heisenberg. You can get anxiety relief here.
I can?
Yeah. What do you have for anxiety relief?
An anxiety mix. We've got a herbal shop.
Yeah.
It's got kava and lavender, and it just helps to soothe the nervous system. Kava, have you heard of kava from Fiji? So that's naturally a sedative and relaxant that they use in a tea ceremony.
I suffer from health anxiety.
Specifically health anxiety, so you get worried about what?
In my health all the time.
Okay.
Well, not all the time, but
Yeah.
in phases. I have had age, cancer everywhere.
Yeah.
You know.
Have you studied health?
No.
Usually people that study health.
No, but
But you know, Google that tells you what you.
I could probably, pass medical, first semester. This is what exactly?
That's the kava, that's the anxiety.
Okay.
Kava, lavender.
And you can drive.
And it's just herbs.
Cannabis is just herbs, but you don't drive with that. It doesn't taste good, but and
Maybe
how
it
long
works.
before you can you feel the difference when you take?
So it calms you by reducing your heart rate.
Thank you very much
Thank
for
you.
the lecture.
Talking to you. Take
Bye.
care.
Check out this shop. Happy High Herbs. Pretty dope instrument.
Then you can both like use the drums, and then you have like two times 5 strings. Never seen it before.
Let's get some lunch, Amelia.
Yeah. In the stomach.
Hey. Hello. This is number 1 on TripAdvisor. Monica.
They have Arabica coffee here.
Hey there.
That's good coffee.
It's way too warm for coffee, Amelia. Coconut water is so good in the warm, natural rehydration.
Are you ready for this? This tastes like an Italian pizza.
And it's gluten free.
Yeah. How do you like this place so far?
I think that Nimbin is definitely a place you should go to if you are,
In the area.
yeah. Even
Yeah.
if you are in Byron Bay, you should drive here. It's
should
not
go
that
here.
far. It's just like stepping into a different world, basically. And then the people here, we've talked to quite a number of people, and you just get a lot of insights. And
So cool people, and also the place here is so authentic compared to so many other cities that we have visited on this trip. It's a very soulful city, don't you think?
I like it a lot, but we're gonna stick with the booze.
Yes. Which we have a lot of back home.
Night.
You are way too fast when it comes to eating.